Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray edition of Saturday Night Fever. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365. Okay, Saturday Night Fever is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. Released by Paramount, it comes in a slipcover edition available at your local and online retailers. Now, as far as the film itself, I have to admit, I was probably in my mid-30s when I first watched the movie. It wasn't too terribly long ago, about a decade or so. And, yeah, I don't know, for some reason I just avoided it. It was just one of those, like, I never felt like I needed to watch it. And then, just by luck, I happened upon a copy on Blu-ray. And I do say I enjoy the film. Of course, it really is a product of its time, that goes without saying. But I think for me, one of the real standouts is obviously John Travolta as Tony, and the music. The music really speaks to the era. And the story itself, there's some hard moments to watch, obviously, but it is a film that has a lot to say. It really is a movie that I would say you should see at least once. To this day, I still have not seen Staying Alive. Maybe one day I'll throw that on at one point. But as for the original, I think it works. It really has a good cast. You know, they do a good job in their roles. And it is a film that, you know, it's just something to watch. It really is. It's, you know, I wouldn't say it's among Travolta's best. I think a lot of people do think that is one of his better movies. I'm more of a, you know, 90s, later on Travolta guy. Of course, he did some wonderful stuff before that. I mean, Grease, you know, great. But for me, it's a mid-tier Travolta film, but it still really works. And, you know, it's an enjoyable experience. So check out Saturday Night Fever on 4K. Alright, we're going to talk about the picture quality and the audio in just a moment, but first, let's do a quick unboxing. Okay, we have the 4K Ultra HD slipcover edition of Saturday Night Fever. As far as covers go, I don't love it. I don't hate it, although the lettering really gets lost in the white background, so, you know, it's just a thing, but yeah, it's okay. And then we have the back. That's fine. Obviously, better visibility on the interior cover. And then that's it. Real basic, no frills from Paramount. Now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. Saturday Night Fever on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has a 1:8:5:1 aspect ratio with native 4K resolution and graded with both HDR10 and Dolby Vision. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision encode. Unfortunately, Paramount once again produces a 4K catalog title with mixed results. Grain quality is often hit or miss. There was definitely some DNR or other post-processing done here. The image isn't quite as bad as Paramount's recent release of Fatal Attraction. That one still baffles me, and no one appears waxy on this transfer. Instead, certain scenes look too clean, whereas others are properly grainy. In cases like this, I imagine some tech in the Paramount mastering studio going zap zap randomly while lightly tapping the DNR button. Grain isn't scrubbed to oblivion, but certain scenes find it randomly reduced. I found the Dolby Vision graded color palette to be agreeable overall. The 70s color aesthetic doesn't stray into vivid territory. It gets close though. The red lighting in the disco club, for instance, tiptoes near the line but stays just an inch away. Clothing is bolder. The 70s certainly were something, and set pieces look good in this area. Skin tones, however, could have been better. They look almost bleached at times. The color white stays in line visually and doesn't appear blown out. Black levels are generally strong with no problems to report. Black crush also didn't appear to be an issue. Textures do enjoy an appreciable upgrade when the image isn't being hamstrung by management. There is also some inherent softness to the picture done by artistic intent, so the picture won't be razor sharp in those cases. Saturday Night Fever on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a Dolby True HD 5.1 audio mix. I suspect there was some Disney sabotage here when it comes to the audio, because this actually turned out very, very differently than I was expecting. Really, forget any pie in the sky notions of an Atmos upgrade. Just the simple fact that they were able to port this over from the existing Blu-ray and it somehow be a lesser experience, I don't know, something definitely went wrong in transit. As a whole, the track just feels terribly anemic. For a refresher, I popped in my Blu-ray copy and I was taken back with how much more oomph the Dolby True HD had in that Blu-ray. All the cues remain the same, a fairly active surround mix dominated by musical beats, but the execution is just stagnant. Dialogue reproduction is mixed so low that it may be tempting to adjust your levels. When the boys are in the club, forget about understanding conversations. The low end also takes a beating and not in the fun way. When the car crashes into the Barracuda's hangout, it's pretty weak. In the same scene on the Blu-ray, there at least is some impact. Other similar moments throughout the film are also the same. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Saturday Night Fever on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray a C+. Paramount's recent track history with catalog 4K titles is a little bit concerning. While Dolby Vision handles colors and black levels well, the reign of DNR and grain management is questionable at best. Weigh your decision carefully before deciding to pull the trigger on this pickup. For the audio mix, I'm going to score this one a D. Seriously, what happened here? If you have the Blu-ray edition of the film, you have the superior audio experience, and it's the same Dolby True HD 5.1. So that is my review of Saturday Night Fever on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. If you're still interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave an Amazon link in the comments section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel. But if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.